Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you Send the seniors out with a double.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Finds a little space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Jayhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Finds his man. It's Pickett. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Hauser. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll try it over the left side. Turning on the Jets. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Off play action on 1st down. He got it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mark Jayhawk. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think.
He's trying to get it in, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU! And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. The quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Bounced off his feet.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Williams. There he goes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Jayhawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Finds the tight end. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to fire to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Hauser. Pocket breaking down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pressure coming. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you've got to have an execution, there's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl.
And the Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Montgomery. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pick off! What a play by this defense! He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Moving past the 25. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. The give is to Williams. Nice move to keep running. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this defense came into the game knowing this quarterback was elusive, and he could shake guys and make them miss, but you see the speed and athleticism they have on defense. Nice job getting to the quarterback there.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Zings it complete to the right. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's right. Oh, they're after it. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. It's a running room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Right on the money. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Extra point here will give them the lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Bringing the heat. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 35, he's loose. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, Understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get it.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Firing deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wiggles free. Gets away. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. Buys a little extra time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You've got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and we are all tied up late. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
To throw, it's Hauser. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. The give is to Williams. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown, at least for now. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. This kicker's already 2 for 2 on the night, and he can say good night by knocking it through here. Absolutely center cut. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Hauser. He's going up top here late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defense.